Oh, hi. My name is Ryan Tristan Suryanto. Today I will be talking about how social media like TikTok, Instagram rebuilt the whole industry of food and beverage. I mean, there's going a lot about this lately. But before we going to take another step ahead, let me change the climate first because I need a better lighting so you can see better. Before that, I want to convey about my opinion first. I believe that food used to be about taste, something personal, nostalgic, and sensory. But I think that was before the rise of TikTok, Instagrams, or etc., something like that. Nowadays, food is like an art, a performance, a visual languages, and a digital currency. It is a recipe engineered not only for flavor, but for entertainment, for virality, algorithm, and others. The modern food and beverage industry isn't just shaped by the chefs or the restaurants anymore. It is shaped by the way food looks on your devices. In this essay video, I wish to explore on how TikTok and Instagram have transformed the way we cook, eat, photograph, and shop, and even think about food. This is the story about how our feeds become the new food industry. Let's go. One of the biggest changes in modern F&B is the rise of what researchers call the aesthetic economy. It was a system where value isn't based on taste or traditions, but on appearance. Restaurants today are built with the camera in mind. Every detail, lighting, wall, cup shape, plate texture is chosen to maximize shares, likes, and engagement. Take cafes designed with pastel walls, marble tables, overhead lighting, and quote neon signs. These aren't just decor choices, they are a visual strategy. People not just eating a drinkable dessert, people are consuming an experience built for the feed. The result? Food becomes scenery, cafes become photo sets, aesthetics become product. And in a world where customers often chose restaurants based on a 10-second video, the look of a dish can matter more than the flavor itself. Before social media, restaurants relied on reviews, food critics, or word of mouth. Now, they rely on a teenager posting a video that hits the algorithm at the right moment. One viral post can bring a business more attention than months of paid advertising. It was during the 2020 lockdown. Whipped coffee, Dalgona coffee, becomes a global hit. Not because it tastes revolutionary, but because it looks hypnotic on camera. The swirl, the glossy texture, the perfect color contrast, or the big feta pasta trend that drains supermarkets of feta, or the tortilla wrap hack that changed how millions folded wrap overnight. These weren't culinary innovation, they were visual innovations developed by the food engineering to thrive on camera. And business quickly realized something. Trends spread faster than branding. A single post can do the job of $1 million marketing campaign. Virality is no longer unpredictable. It was a strategy. To survive in this digital world, food and beverages must do more than taste good. It has to perform as well. This gives rise to what many call hypervisual food. It is a dishes exaggerated for the camera, as for example, cheese pulls that stretch, golden foil covered steaks, oversized milkshakes, exploding with toppings. All of these dishes are designed for flavor. They are specifically designed for engagement. The more dramatic it looks, the more likely it will be shared. And restaurants also notice about this. They create menu items built specifically for virality. The grilled cheese, the golden covered steak, the oversized milkshakes explode with a lot of toppings. Those weren't accidents. They were marketing tools. Food becomes spectacles, taste becomes secondary. Entertainment becomes everything. Next is the influencers as the new food critics. Traditional foods critics used to determine what mattered. Nowadays, TikTok food creators, or Instagram, or YouTube Shorts, they do. Reviewers with millions of followers, subscribers, sometimes even without culinary backgrounds, they can make or break a restaurant with a single post. Influencers aren't concerned within Michelin star precisions. They focus on relatability, entertainment, authenticity, visuals. Their content feels accessible, fast, and emotional. It was unlike formal written reviews. This democratized the food world, but also makes it volatile. A positive review can create overnight success. Meanwhile, a negative one can tank a small businesses. The power has shifted from experts to creators. Lastly, what I want to convey is the commodification of culture and fusion trends. One unexpected side effect of social media food culture is the rapid spread. or also sometimes an oversimplification of a global cuisines. Dishes once rooted in a deep cultural history become reduced to trends. As for example, birria tacos went from original Mexican specialty to a worldwide craze. Another example is the Korean corn dogs. They become a global snack. Another example as a beverage is a matcha, came from the land of samurai. They became a universal aesthetic. This global spread is exciting, but it also raises questions. Are we celebrating cultures or flattening them? Is the complexity of heritage getting lost in the second 10 seconds montage? Who benefits from these trends? Will there more food that become unpopular due to these trends? Food become both bridge and commodity. So, as the conclusion, I think that we have to agree that social media didn't just change the food and beverage industry. It rebuilt it from the ground up. What we eat today no longer shaped by only tradition, taste, or even convenience, but by visibility, aesthetics, or by what stops us from scrolling, from the glows of cafe lighting or the dramatic pool of melted cheese. Food has become something designed and not just to be eaten, but to be seen also. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Short have turned algorithms into tastemakers and creators into critics. A single video can introduce a global trends, redefine a menu, or transform a small local business overnight. In this digital ecosystem, I think that success is measured in views, shares, or even saves from the Instagram feature. Metrics that now influence what gets cooked, sold, or celebrated. But within this shift of raises important questions. When food becomes content, what happens to flavor, to the culture itself, to the slow personal experience of eating when we enjoy our food, something like that? Are we discovering a new cuisines, or do we consume simplified versions built for virality? Still, I think that social media is not inherently good or bad. It is only a tool, but it is one of the tools that has opened doors for small business, simplified unheard voice, and connected people through shared taste, friends across border. To be simplified, it's connecting people to people. One more that I want to convey is that food today exists in two worlds at once. Like when we at the real life, about the taste, on the visual, and on the kitchen, and then about in the social media when people see by its visual and the algorithm. And as long as we keep scrolling, filming, and sharing about food and beverage, the food and beverage industry will also continue to evolve, shaped by pixel, performance, and participation. Because in the modern world, food is no longer just a meal. It's a moment, a performance, an art, a digital memory, shared, like, and replayed one viral bite at a time. I think that's all what I want to convey. Please do like the video if you find the video interesting, and thanks for viewing this video. Thank you.